Hey, we're here today in sunny Santa Monica, giving folks a chance to drive what we believe is the world's first affordable zero-emission vehicle, the Nissan LEAF. We're now about 5 months away from launch, and we have a pre-production prototype here for folks to drive, and I think you guys just came back from a nice 10-minute test drive. The Nissan LEAF is really the world's first affordable electric vehicle. It's got room for 5 adults, compact car size, so think Sentra, Corolla, Civic, Prius, that size vehicle, 90-mile-an-hour top speed, 100 miles on a single charge. We really believe it can be your primary car that you use every day, and we're now about 5 months away from launch. We're launching in 5 states first, and then we're going to rapidly expand across the country. But those 5 states first in December: Washington, Oregon, California, Arizona, and Tennessee. We're very excited about the level of response we've had to the Nissan LEAF. We have about 150,000 hand raisers so far. 16,000 of those folks have actually put down a $100 reservation fee. And what that does is really just reserve your place in line for the first deliveries. We're certainly not sold out. We have plenty of LEAFs that are coming. So again, if you're interested in the Nissan LEAF and want more information, please go to nissanusa.com. There's lots of information there. And if you decide to go ahead and put your $99 refundable reservation fee down, we'd be glad to accept it and reserve your place in line. We took a really holistic approach to designing the Nissan LEAF, down to actually picking the fabrics, the materials, and the trim pieces in the car, with the goal of really having a bigger story than it would have been big enough to be zero emissions and 100 miles worth of range and affordable, but we also added a level of recyclability to the car. All the materials you see inside the vehicle, and even the bumpers, front and rear, they're made out of recycled PET bottles. So we took that extra, it actually cost us a little bit more money to do that, but we wanted to do that little extra step to say, you know what, the car itself is a sustainable, recyclable story also. The Nissan LEAF is able to charge under all 3 levels of power. So you can plug in any 110 volt circuit anywhere around. It's just going to take you a little while. We think most people are going to use the 240 volt circuit that you have, probably for your electric dryer in your home, and that about 7 hours to recharge the car. But we're also going to be able to launch with what we call DC fast charging, 0 to 80% in under 30 minutes. So really, to translate that into range, under 110 volt power, you pick up 4 to 5 miles based on an hour's worth of charging. That 240 volt, about 12 to 15. DC fast charging, 80 miles in 30 minutes. It's that quick. And they're going to be widely available, probably more than what people expect. Nissan set out to bring an affordable zero-emission car to market. What we want to do is, the early adopters and the folks that have been waiting for electric vehicles, we know the early adopters are going to come and they're going to be very excited, and those will be our first sales. But we really were focusing on what we call the pragmatists, the folks that actually do the dollars and cents. Hey, how long's the payback period? Am I paying a premium for this new technology? With the Nissan LEAF, you're not. We have a $32,000 start MSRP list price. $7,500 of federal tax credits available to you, so that knocks the price down to about $25,000. Here in California, Georgia, Hawaii, there's another $5,000 worth of incentives. So now the car is now below $21,000. So you have a chance to actually purchase the LEAF, and it's really affordable. We made it for the masses.